The American dream to own land and be autonomous from one's neighbor is a long-standing piece of U.S. heritage. This romanticized image, however, has led to development that appeals to this historical desire, yet does not actually resemble it. Thousands of homes packed tightly together for miles on end is what the traditional American dream has been reduced to. This type of planning leads to a generally segmented zoning pattern, with commercial, industrial, and residential functions completely separated from one another. Also, because each of these lots is designed as a single-family home, the average population density is very low, roughly 5 people per acre on average in Southern California. This is a relatively low average density, with cities like London and New York having average densities of 16 and 32 people per acre respectively. If urban areas were developed more densely, this would leave the remaining land to be utilized for agriculture or public open space, benefiting both the community and local environment. The new urban settlement is another key element of the PostOP framework, providing the basis of community for the remainder of the project. The community has a mixed-use design, combining office and retail, housing, food production, and power production into a cohesive community layout, with structures able to adapt between multiple functions depending on demand. The proposed location for the community is here, on the western edge of the PostOP site, on a south-facing hillside above an existing community. The first defining characteristic of this development is its population of 5,000 residents, making the average population density approximately 24 people per acre. Next, the layout and form of the structures is designed in such a way that they are able to adapt between multiple zoning functions, depending on demand. The same structure can be utilized as a single-bedroom residence, single-family home, or an office or retail space. These structures are also designed to take maximum advantage of their environment. First, they are all sited to take advantage of passive solar heating, minimizing heating costs by maximizing their south-facing orientation. Next, unused space on the roof and sides of the structures can be utilized by mounting photovoltaic cells to provide electricity to the community. Finally, the function of some elements, such as hand railings, can be repurposed as hydroponic vegetable gardens, providing fresh produce to the residents. However, the majority of the community's food would be supplied by a series of greenhouses, which could grow fresh produce year-round. Also, through the use of aquaponic techniques, the central water reservoir within the greenhouse could be utilized to provide fresh fish for the community. All of these elements have been designed to revolve around engaging community spaces, including pocket parks, promenades, cafes, playgrounds, and fountains. These spaces allow for a high level of human interaction and provide relief from the density of the surrounding architecture. A key element to the success of this community is the elimination of the need for automobiles. By creating a mixed-use environment where most services are within walking distance, the need for transit services is greatly reduced. In addition, when the need to travel away from the community arises, an on-site tram network, seen here, as well as ties into regional mass transit systems, almost completely eliminates the need for a car. By eliminating dependency on automobiles and designing the community such that the residents' needs are supplied from within, those living in the community would be shielded from the ever-increasing cost of living resulting from the increasing scarcity of oil. The hope of this design is that the advantages it holds over the traditional tract home development will become increasingly apparent as time goes on. This could lead to a situation in the future where the PostOP community could slowly reclaim surrounding properties and reconstitute them under the new paradigm, thereby making the current inefficient model obsolete.